Observe carefully. Thousands of humans, one giant field, and nobody appears interested in behaving normally.
Why are they moving already?
I don't know.
You have a theory?
No,
Excellent.
but I do have confidence.
That's significantly more dangerous.
My dark friends, are you ready to witness one of the most legendary nu metal crowds ever assembled?
Oh, bloody hell yes.
I do. And somehow that worries me.
All right then. Hang on, everybody, because this is Korn at Woodstock 99, and I strongly suspect we're about to witness a complete breakdown of normal human behavior.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the darkness of music reaction, or something. Welcome to Heavy Riff React. If you came here for intelligent music analysis, you are in the wrong place. If you came here to become smarter, leave while you still can. Save your ass, because we are not musicians, not music critics, and definitely not professionals. We barely know what we are doing. We are just full-time headbangers, and sometimes interns. We can't even sing. Even our farts miss the note. But deep inside our stupid little hearts, we will never stop.
Yeah.
Mainly because we have no other skills to do. Watch if you dare. But I warn you, any emotional damage is your own problem. So, welcome to Heavy Riff React.
Yeah.
Attention, underground creatures, heavy riff soldiers. Today's mission concerns Korn, Woodstock 1999. A legendary performance, a legendary crowd, and hopefully no made-up scientific theories. Jocks, prepare the internet resources.
Ready for chaos, sir.
All right, everyone, may the riffs be heavy, and may our investigator remain vaguely connected to reality. This is Korn at Woodstock 99, the Heavy Riff React version.
What the bloody hell, Jax? This is brutal.
Indeed, this was Woodstock 1999, a music festival, a very large field, and apparently a place where personal space was declared legally extinct.
How many people were there?
A lot.
Very precise.
That's the most accurate statistic he's given all year. Why don't you explain what you've actually learned from the internet?
All right, my dark friends, listen carefully. According to the internet, the darkness and the whispers of the sacred gods of the Mosh Pit who have watched over me for many years. This was Korn at Woodstock 99, and they were absolutely phenomenal.
He's possessed again.
Possessed by what, Jay?
At the moment, by the gods of the Mosh Pit.
Oh, I thought it was the Wi-Fi spirit again. Like when we were discussing Limp Bizkit.
At this point in history, Korn were no longer just another metal band. They were becoming one of the biggest forces in nu metal. The crowd was enormous. The energy was ridiculous. And the moment they walked onto that stage, thousands of people immediately forgot the concept of standing still.
That's bloody brilliant. Quantum groove mechanics. I still remember that theory, Jax.
Should I explain this concert scientifically again, Jay?
Oh, please don't. Stay focused, Jocks. Hold on to your sanity. I know you can make it through this without inventing another branch of fake science. Now, just tell us about the band members.
Oh, very well. Out of humility, and only out of humility, I shall attempt to suppress my immense intelligence during this episode, Jay. It won't be easy.
Carry on, my metal genius.
Thank you, Jim. You've touched my cold and scientifically questionable heart. Very well. These are the members of Korn. Jonathan Davis, lead vocalist, the man capable of sounding emotionally devastated and absolutely terrifying within the same sentence. Next, Monkey, guitar, supplier of riffs, professional distributor of heavy grooves. A man who looked at silence and decided it had gone on long enough. Then we have Head, also guitar, because apparently one riff machine wasn't enough. Management reviewed the situation and approved a second one. Fieldy, Bass? The man responsible for bass sounds that occasionally resemble industrial machinery arguing with itself. And somehow, it sounds magnificent. And finally, David Silveria. Drums, the human engine room, the man making sure this entire operation doesn't roll down a hill and burst into flames. If Korn was a train, he was the part making sure it kept moving.
I like them. They seem highly qualified.
So, out of all the songs they played here, how many are we actually going to discuss?
According to my research, my node, and several highly suspicious internet sources, we have narrowed the investigation down to 3 songs.
Only 3?
We're trying to analyze a concert, not write a doctoral thesis. If we discuss every song, this video will be longer than Woodstock itself.
Bloody brilliant, mate. I never thought all my friends would turn out to be so intelligent.
All right, song number 1. Blind, one of the most important songs in Korn's catalog. The riff is simple, but extremely effective. Rather than relying on technical complexity, it relies on groove weight and the timing. The bass and drums lock everything together, while Jonathan Davis constantly shifts between vulnerability and aggression. As for the lyrics, they explore confusion, frustration, and the feeling of not seeing the truth clearly. But what really makes Blind legendary is the arrangement. Korn slowly builds the tension. The crowd waits, the band waits, and then Jonathan Davis asks one simple question. Are you ready? And the entire field immediately understands the assignment.
They're all lining up like they're waiting for the starting gun of a sprint race, Jay.
Close! Except their event was headbanging. And judging by Woodstock 99, they were more than ready.
Next song.
I think you all know this fucking song.
Freak on a Leash. Probably Korn's most recognizable song. The opening riff is simple, but incredibly memorable. Notice how the guitars leave plenty of space, allowing Fieldy's unique bass tone to become part of the groove instead of merely following it. The arrangement constantly shifts. It moves between cunning moments and explosive chorusing, which keeps the audience engaged from beginning to end. As for the lyrics, the song explores feeling manipulated, judged, and trapped by expectations, giving the music an emotional weight that matches its aggressive sound. And then there's Jonathan Davis. His vocal performance combines melody, aggression, and those unforgettable scat vocals, which somehow became one of the most recognizable moments in nu metal history.
He's using his voice like another instrument.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons this song became iconic.
And finally, Got the Life! If Blind introduced Korn and Freak on a Leash made them legendary, Got the Life proved they knew exactly how to make an entire festival move. The guitars are tight, the groove is infectious. And notice how the bass and drums stay perfectly locked together. They don't compete with the guitars. They drive the entire song forward. As for the lyrics, the song explores fame, success, and the strange feeling that having more doesn't always leave you wanting less. It's energetic on the outside, but surprisingly reflective underneath. And this is where Korn's chemistry really shines. Every instrument has its own space. Nothing feels overcrowded. Everything works together to create one massive groove.
So the secret ingredient was teamwork?
Exactly! And that's why, more than 25 years later, people still lose themselves the moment this groove begins.
And judging by this crowd, it worked brilliantly.
Well then, my dark friend, by the sacred gods of nu metal headbanging above us, my sacred duty is complete. Today's knowledge was carefully collected from the internet and further enhanced by the astonishing brilliance I have proudly carried since my mother's womb.
Very well! Mission accomplished. Remember, the facts came from the internet. The nonsense came from us. This has been Heavy Riff React. Dark music, dumb conversations. Stay loud, stay energetic, stay heavy. Dismissed.